Have you ever wondered what would happen if the world as we know it came to an end? It's a chilling thought, isn't it? But in the icy realms of Norse mythology, this isn't just a flight of fancy, but a prophesied event known as Ragnarok. A time when the gods themselves will fall and the world will be consumed by fire and ice, only to be reborn anew. Now, imagine this cataclysmic event not just as a tale told by skalds around ancient hearths, but as a living interactive experience. This is where the God of War Ragnarok game comes into play. It's not just a game, but a continuation and reinterpretation of this ancient prophecy, a chance to step into the shoes of the gods and shape the destiny of worlds. Exciting, isn't it? But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Now let's dive into the chaotic world of God of War Ragnarok. The plot of God of War Ragnarok is a masterstroke in storytelling. It's a tale that, like a fine wine, only gets better with time. An intricate weave of myth, adventure, and the eternal bond of family. The story is set in motion when the protagonist Kratos and his son Atreus embark on a journey across the 9 realms of Norse mythology. The narrative, as immersive as it is, draws you in right from the get-go. It starts with Kratos, a man haunted by his past, trying to find peace in a world where peace is a luxury. He's a Spartan warrior, a demigod, and a father who is trying to shield his son from the harsh realities of their existence. Then there's Atreus, a young boy grappling with the immense weight of his destiny. His journey from innocence to understanding, from boyhood to godhood, is a central theme of the story. As he uncovers the truth about his lineage, his relationship with his father evolves, bringing a depth to the narrative that is rare in the gaming world. As they journey through the realms, they encounter a variety of creatures and gods, each with their own agendas and each adding a layer to the story. The plot is rife with conflicts, from the tense relationship between Kratos and Atreus to the struggle against the gods of the Norse pantheon. Unexpected twists come in the form of betrayals and revelations, each more jaw-dropping than the last, keeping you hooked till the very end. The story of God of War. Ragnarok is not just about the battles or the quests. It's about the relationships, the growth, the sacrifice. It's about a father and son against the world, trying to navigate their way through a reality that is as brutal as it is beautiful. The plot alone makes God of War Ragnarok a memorable gaming experience. It's a testament to the power of storytelling, an epic that stays with you long after the final battle has been fought and the last realm has been explored. God of War Ragnarok is not just about its plot, but its characters too. The characters in this epic saga are not just avatars on a screen. They are intricate personalities with motivations and conflicts that make them feel as real as you and me. Let's start with Kratos, our main protagonist. Once a Spartan warrior, Kratos is now a god, yet he carries the weight of his past deeds with him. He's not your typical video game hero. He's gruff, he's world-weary, he's a father. He's a man who has seen too much war, too much death, and he wants nothing more than to protect his son from the same fate. Speaking of his son, let's talk about Atreus. He's a young boy with a heart full of curiosity and a head full of questions. He's the balance to Kratos' sternness, the light to his father's darkness. But he too carries a burden, a secret that could change everything. His journey from boyhood to godhood is a fascinating one, and it's just getting started. And then, of course, there are the gods of Norse mythology, gods like Thor, Odin, and Freya, who are as flawed and complex as any human. They have their own agendas, their own loyalties, and their own grudges. They are not just obstacles to overcome, they are characters with their own stories to tell. But what makes these characters truly intriguing is how they interact with each other. The relationship between Kratos and Atreus, for instance, is one of the game's emotional cores. It's a story of a father and son, of mistakes made and lessons learned. It's a story about growing up, about coming to terms with who you are and who you want to be. The gods too have their dynamics. They are family after all, and with family comes drama. Their interactions are a tangle of motives and emotions, of power plays and betrayals. And in the midst of it all, Kratos and Atreus must navigate their way, making allies and enemies as they go. The characters in God of War Ragnarok are as complex and intriguing as the plot itself. A game is only as good as its mechanics, and God of War Ragnarok does not disappoint. First, let's delve into the combat mechanics. God of War Ragnarok retains the visceral and impactful combat that the series is renowned for. The combat system is a symphony of strategic button pressing and timing. where each successful hit feels like a victory in itself. Each weapon in Kratos' arsenal has its own unique abilities and upgrades, allowing for a depth of customization that can cater to a wide array of playstyles. Whether you prefer the brute force of the Leviathan axe or the swiftness of the Blades of Chaos, there's a satisfying rhythm to the combat that keeps you coming back for more. Then there's the exploration. The game world of God of War Ragnarok is vast and filled with secrets. The exploration mechanics are designed to reward curiosity. Hidden paths, optional boss fights, and treasure chests filled with useful items are scattered throughout the world. The game encourages players to venture off the beaten path and uncover the secrets of the Norse mythology-inspired world. It's a testament to the game's design that exploration never feels like a chore, but rather an exciting aspect of the game that complements the main storyline. Lastly, the puzzle solving. God of War Ragnarok introduces a number of brain-teasing puzzles that require careful observation and clever thinking to solve. These puzzles are seamlessly integrated into the game world, often hiding in plain sight or forming part of the environment. The game uses a variety of mechanics, from lever pulling to light beam aiming, to keep the puzzles fresh and engaging. The sense of satisfaction when solving these puzzles is a rewarding break from the adrenaline-pumping combat. The mechanics in God of War Ragnarok are as innovative as they are engaging. Whether you're battling mythical beasts, exploring the beautiful game world, or cracking clever puzzles, the game's mechanics are designed to deliver an immersive and rewarding gaming experience. And that's what makes God of War Ragnarok not just a good game, but a great one. The mechanics in God of War Ragnarok are as innovative as they are engaging. So, what does all of this mean for you, the gamer? Well, let's take a moment to recap and reflect on the grandeur that is God of War Ragnarok. We've delved into the epic plot, the intriguing characters, and the innovative mechanics that this game offers, and it's clear that it stands as a titan in the gaming world. Firstly, the plot. It's a tale that is as vast as it is deep, a saga that is steeped in the rich tapestry of Norse mythology. It's a narrative that isn't afraid to push boundaries and explore new frontiers. With Ragnarok, we find ourselves drawn into a world where gods and monsters coexist, where fate and free will clash, and where every decision can have far-reaching consequences. It's a story that keeps you on your toes, always guessing, always engaged. Then there are the characters. They are the heart and soul of the game, each one a complex, multi-dimensional individual with their own motivations and desires. From the enigmatic Kratos to the innocent yet wise Atreus, each character is beautifully crafted, leaving a lasting impression long after the game is over. Their interactions, their growth, and their struggles make the game more than just an adventure. It's a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. And of course, we can't forget the mechanics. With God of War Ragnarok, gameplay isn't just about mashing buttons and slaying monsters. It's about strategy, about tactics, about knowing when to strike and when to hold back. It's about mastering the art of combat, about utilizing the environment to your advantage, and about learning to adapt and evolve as the game progresses. God of War Ragnarok is a game that pushes the boundaries of what we know and expect from video games. It's a game that challenges us, that captivates us, and that leaves us wanting more. Whether you're a fan of Norse mythology, epic storytelling, or innovative gaming, God of War Ragnarok has something for you. Until next time, keep gaming.